The origin of John Wick, from birth to assassin. John Wick, born Jardani Jovonovich, entered the world in a small, unnamed village in Belarus. Orphaned at a tender age, Jardani was taken in by the Ruska Roma, a clandestine crime syndicate with deep roots in Eastern European traditions. The leader of the Ruska Roma, known as the Director, took him under her wing and raised him within their secretive community. This syndicate, a mix of a family and a military academy, became his surrogate family and trained him in the deadly arts. From a young age, Jardani was subjected to grueling physical and mental training. The Ruska Roma instilled in him a discipline that bordered on the monastic, combining martial arts, firearms expertise, and strategic combat training. The director emphasized loyalty, precision, and an almost Spartan resilience. His upbringing was steeped in the harsh reality of survival, with each lesson designed to mold him into a perfect instrument of death. As Jardani matured, he adopted the alias John Wick. His transformation from a Belarusian orphan into a world-renowned assassin was marked by his unparalleled skills and a growing reputation for completing the most impossible assignments. Wick's notoriety grew within the shadowy corridors of the criminal underworld, earning him the moniker Baba Yaga, the boogeyman. However, it was not because he was the boogeyman, but because he was the one you sent to kill the boogeyman. The world John Wick inhabits is governed by a strict and elaborate code of conduct. At the heart of this world is the High Table, a council comprising the leaders of the world's most powerful criminal organizations. This oligarchic group maintains order and balance among the underworld's factions through a system of markers, gold coins, and a network of continental hotels, neutral ground where no business, i.e. killing, can take place. These hotels provide a sanctuary and a suite of services exclusively for assassins. Markers are blood oaths, symbols of unbreakable promises made between individuals in the underworld. These are often used to call in favors, demand services, or ensure loyalty. Breaking a marker or refusing a request tied to one is a grave offense that can lead to excommunication or death. The gold coins used by assassins symbolize trust and honor within their circles, used to pay for services like weapons, intelligence, and safe harbor. In a rare stroke of fortune, John Wick met Helen, a beautiful and kind-hearted woman who was entirely removed from the violent world he belonged to. Helen's love brought a profound change in John, offering him a glimpse of a normal, peaceful life. She became his anchor, the one person who made him believe in the possibility of redemption. They married and spent 5 blissful years together. Helen's presence in his life inspired John to leave behind his career as an assassin. To retire from his life of killing, John was required to complete an impossible task set by Vigo Tarasov, a powerful crime lord. This task involved eliminating all of Tarasov's rivals in a single night, a feat that was deemed unachievable by anyone else. John succeeded, cementing his legendary status and securing his freedom. He buried his weapons and markers under concrete in his basement, symbolizing his commitment to a peaceful life with Helen. Helen's untimely death from cancer shattered John. Her last gift to him, a beagle puppy named Daisy, was meant to help him cope with his grief and find a reason to continue living. This fragile semblance of peace was brutally destroyed when Yosef Tarasov, Vigo's reckless son, and his henchmen broke into John's home, stole his car, and killed Daisy. This senseless act of violence rekindled the lethal fire within John, propelling him back into the world he had tried to leave behind. Fueled by rage and grief, John unearthed his cache of weapons and embarked on a relentless quest for vengeance against Yosef and his father's empire. His journey was marked by a trail of blood and bodies as he methodically dismantled the Tarasov crime family. The underworld watched in awe and fear as John Wick reasserted his dominance, reminding everyone why he was the most feared assassin. Despite his initial success, John's return to the underworld was far from over. Santino D'Antonio, a member of the High Table, called in a marker that John had given him years ago. Santino demanded that John kill his sister Gianna, who was poised to take a seat at the High Table. Bound by the rules of the marker, John reluctantly agreed and traveled to Rome to carry out the assassination. However, Santino's betrayal and subsequent bounty on John's head led to another violent spree, further entrenching John in the underworld's deadly politics. John's decision to kill Santino on continental grounds, a direct violation of the sacred rules, resulted in his excommunication. Stripped of all privileges and protections, John became a target for every assassin in the world, with an ever-increasing bounty on his head. Despite being wounded and on the run, John sought refuge with old allies and fought against insurmountable odds to survive. Desperate and running out of options, John sought the help of the Elder, the one person above the High Table. To prove his loyalty and request a chance at redemption, John severed his ring finger and offered his wedding ring to the Elder. In return, the Elder tasked him with killing Winston, the manager of the New York Continental, and serving the High Table for the rest of his life. John's path led to numerous confrontations with former friends and foes alike. He navigated through layers of betrayal, alliances, and bloodshed. His final showdown with the High Table's forces showcased his unyielding determination and unmatched combat skills. Despite being outnumbered and outgunned, John's resourcefulness and sheer willpower enabled him to survive and continue his fight for freedom. John Wick's journey is one of relentless violence tempered by fleeting moments of humanity. His story is a testament to the complexity of loyalty, the pursuit of redemption, and the enduring power of love. Though he remains an unstoppable force in the assassin's world, the memory of his wife Helen and the brief glimpse of a peaceful life she gave him continue to drive his actions. John Wick's tale is far from over, as he navigates the intricate and perilous world of assassins, seeking a way to finally break free from the cycle of violence. John Wick's origin and life are a blend of tragedy, vengeance, and a relentless pursuit of peace. His early years with the Ruska Roma forged him into a peerless assassin, while his love for Helen revealed his capacity for humanity and hope. Despite the constant pull of his violent past, John Wick's story is a powerful narrative of a man striving for redemption in a world that offers little respite from chaos.